Yo, 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 what is up everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So hope you guys are all having a great day. Now, Lori, if you are watching this video, please put your name, in-game name down in the description, not in the description, down in the comments below. You have one more day to respond before I choose a new winner. So hopefully she responds. If not, I'll be choosing a winner in tomorrow's video. But yeah, so this week's giveaway is in the description of my last video that I just posted. And I think in line with what I just posted a video about, which was hitting 100 million medals, I want to talk about how you can do it. Now, medals actually give you nothing in-game besides being able to war, but that's normally not a problem. So medals are more like just for ranking, like for just looking good. It makes your profile look better. So it's just kind of one of those things that, if you want to get it, you can, but you're not going to be, a trash player if you don't have too many medals, you know what I'm saying? But, yes, this week I farmed 7.52 million medals, and that was with a lot of healing pots used. And I used a combination of the method that I'm going to explain in just a second, as well as a little bit of addition to speed up the process of getting medals. But it uses healing pots. So, 20 weeks, 100 million medals, no healing pots used. How do you do it? Okay, so I will not take credit for coming up with the idea. I actually learned it from the Celine Dion channel. She is a follower of mine. She's been here for a very long time, and she had over 100 million medals. And I was like, dang, you have got a lot of medals from when I saw you last. And she was like, yeah. And she gave me this tip, and I think that a lot of people who have a ton of medals use this as well. So basically, pretty simple. All you have to do is use every single dragon in your lineup against a very easy base. And it is critical that you use your dragons against a very easy base. The reason behind that, and I'll go and show you what I mean. If I use Fomar, again, it doesn't have to be boosted. Actually, you probably want it to not be boosted. But you hit some of the easiest players you can. Alright? And you go through the base and you try to take as little damage as possible. You keep healing up to full health so you never go down too much health. Because the goal of this is to be able to hit a base, take very minimal HP, loss, and then in about 30 minutes, you can use the dragon again. And if you go through your entire lineup, it will get you 50k medals. For 10 dragons, because you get 5k medals per pop. So 50 medals, and then 30 minutes later, all your dragons, roughly, should be back up. And again, keep in mind, guys, watch, I'm trying to dodge all damage, as much damage as possible while doing this. So yeah, 50k medals for 10 dragons used. Then, 30 minutes later, you do the exact same thing. You go through all 10 of them, and you'll get another 50k. So that is 100k medals for an hour with no healing pots used. And you have that little gap in between because it takes about 10 minutes to go through these bases using all 10 of your dragons. You just, go to attack next, then you go here, and then you use the next dragon in the line. And you just keep going. And this is extremely efficient. Now, that's 100k medals an hour. So, potentially, if you do that for 10 hours, and keep in mind you have opportunities to, step away from the game whenever you're not in the process of farming medals, because again, there's that little cooldown between using the dragons and the 30 minutes for them to heal. You can use that to do whatever you want. In fact, most of the time whenever I'm doing this, since I'm going against some of these easier bases, I normally do it when I'm doing other stuff as well, like I just kind of have it on the side. And you know what? It's pretty efficient. Keep in mind, though, you can do this about, 10 times a day, and you'll get about 1 million medals. So 1 million medals a day. Now, I know that a lot of people can't do this. The majority of the people who are watching this video are adults who actually have lives. I do not have a life. Fun fact. But a lot of you guys will. So that is why I said about 5 million medals a week. Because I think that is doable for most players that I've talked to. I've been sending some emails to some people who have over 200 million medals. And I've gotten mixed responses. Some didn't respond. Some people said, well, I use this strat. Some people just use their dragons over and over and over again, nonstop, and use healing pots, which is fine. But as a free-to-play player, you can't really afford to do that. So that's why I give you this option. And you can see we use Fomar and we use this guy. So 33 minutes. In 33 minutes, I can use both of those guys again, and I get 5k medals each. So that's how you do it. Now, in order to do that, you really have to pick dragons that have a healing spell of some sort. So you'll notice that every single one of these dragons, besides Rajan, who I'm just leveling up for my perch, has a way to heal. Every single one of them. And that is essential. Now, Equester is, if you have Equester, he is amazing for farming metals. So, basically, what I personally have done for the past 2 days, I farmed 4.5 million metals in the past 2 days. It takes a lot of work. But what I have done is I have done the strategy that I just gave you. I go through all my dragons, take very little HP, and they're healing for 30 minutes. But I then go ahead and keep attacking with Equester, because he is extremely, extremely fast at taking out these lower levels. And I'm using healing pots because I can afford to, because I do have quite a few. So while all those dragons are healing, I'm still attacking for metals. And you just continually attack, and whenever the dragons come back up, you use them. But once all of them are gone again, then you start using Equester again. And it's just basically it's just a cycle. It's just grinding out. And I know some people are going to say, well, this isn't really, earning the medals. And I can agree with that. I can kind of see where people will get that. But in all honesty, is it really necessary to, start trashing people who are using this method? I don't think so. I mean, this is it's fair game, right? I mean, this is something that they put into the game. If they don't want people attacking people lower than their own level, then they should, change it. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. So yeah, this is a strategy. You guys can let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you have any other tips or suggestions. And yeah, definitely, it's been a grind. It's a lot of work, and I say work like quote unquote. I'm using quote hands right now because it's playing a dragon game, but it does take a lot of time. I would say in this past week, do I really want to go to my settings? You know what? We're gonna go to my settings, all right, and we're gonna see. Oh, I'm actually, I didn't think about doing this, but I think this might be interesting. Where do you go? What is it? Battery? I think it is. Nope. You guys don't get to see that. Battery percentage. I want to see. So I'll be 97%. Last 24 hours. 6.3 hours on screen. Oh, I have no life. Last 7 days. Let's see. 36 hours. Keep in mind, while looking at that number, I do have my game open without me actually playing a lot, and I do have it open while I'm doing other stuff. So it's not like I'm simply focusing my time on the game, but that is, I would say, probably 24 hour, actually maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know. That's bad. But anyways, speaking of no life, that is what I mean. But yeah, so it's completely doable. It just takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time, but if anyone wants to take this, you don't have to necessarily farm 5 million metals a week. But if you want to do this whenever you can, it will definitely help you get your metal count up a lot quicker than using your dragons over and over and over and over again, hitting top bases, taking a lot of damage. Because if you attack big bases, sure, you might still get 5k metals, but the healing time on the dragons are going to be so much more. It's going to be like 2 hours, and that's not really efficient. So, take this for what it's worth for you guys. You can apply it or not, up to you. I just wanted to give you the information in order to do it for yourself. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.